How many of you already feel behind heading into the new year? You enjoyed yourself over the holiday break, caught up with family and friends, binge watched a ton of Netflix, but didn't really do anything to advance your internship search for this summer. You're now feeling overwhelmed and behind schedule. Your parents are on your case to get an internship, and it seems like everyone else has already submitted 100 applications and started landing interviews. Okay, so maybe some of that's true, but chances are you're also exaggerating a little bit and building things up in your mind. And that's only adding to the overwhelm, and it's not going to help you get back on track anytime soon. Look, you're not alone. You are human. Everyone needs a break every now and then, and you took yours over the holidays. But now that you've had your break and you recognize that you need to get serious about finding an internship, it's time to dive back in with the right mindset. I'm Jenna, founder of The Intern Hustle, and in this video, I'm taking you through 3 important lessons to get your mind right as you head back to school, into the new year, and in pursuit of your summer internship. And to really help you get out of that holiday slump, I'm giving you 3 simple but effective actions that you can start tackling today to apply these lessons and get you back on track. Hey there, I'm Jenna Ryan from theinternhustle.com, and this is Initiative Muscle Monday, helping you to start each week with an intentional step toward a successful future. Let's do this. If it's early in 2019 and you're watching this video right as I release it, I am so excited to be back here creating content for you after taking a few weeks off over the holidays. I have big plans for the Intern Hustle in 2019. Big. And they're all focused on helping you take control of your future with internships and creating a personal brand that you can feel confident rocking. So stay tuned to this channel and make sure that you're signed up for my weekly email newsletter so that you don't miss any big announcements. I also share exclusive content to the Intern Hustle community through my email newsletter. Things that you're not going to find on my website or on these videos or my Instagram. So be sure that you're subscribed if you want to be in the loop. I have included a link to sign up for the newsletter in the description below this video. So go ahead, hit pause, head on down to that description and click the link to sign up for the Intern Hustle's Intern Inspo newsletter and sign up. I'll be here with the 3 lessons for this video when you return. Okay, are you all signed up for the newsletter? Then let's go. As promised, 3 lessons to help you start your internship search on the right foot headed into the new year. And if you just signed up for the newsletter, consider that one a bonus lesson because it will be the gift that keeps on giving. New year, get your mind right, lesson number 1. It's okay to not know what you want to do after college. Newsflash, most college students don't know what they want to do when they graduate. But that's exactly what internships are here to help with. They will teach you what you do, and more importantly, what you don't like to do. If you want examples of this, head on over to theinternhustle.com and read the My Intern Hustle features on the blog, where students just like you from various universities or majors and backgrounds share their lessons learned from internships. And I can say from personal experience that internships helped shape my career path. When I started college, I was dead set on becoming a strength and conditioning coach for professional athletes. So I selected exercise science as my major, and I kicked things off with a couple internships training athletes. And it was my internship with the Chicago Bulls that taught me I didn't really enjoy training athletes as much as I thought I would. It wasn't the career for me after all. And so I pivoted and I tried a new path. Bottom line, it's okay if you don't know what you want to do. Just start by picking an interest and pursuing it. Look for internship opportunities that surround that interest, but don't let your lack of clarity now stand in the way of discovering what it is that you really might enjoy as a future path. Approach all opportunities with an open mind, and you might just surprise yourself with what perfect career path lies ahead. So my call to action for you for this first lesson is to stop letting the unknown paralyze you from starting. Identify an interest, start researching opportunities that are aligned with that interest, and then once you learn more about the opportunities that are out there, pick the ones that excite you the most. And then pull together a package that represents your best self and start applying. If you're looking for more specific guidance on testing interests and career paths, watch my video titled What Career is Right for Me. I will link that in the description below this video. New year, get your mind right, lesson number 2. Rejection happens. Let it push you forward. No one likes being rejected. It always feels very personal, like you're not smart enough or skilled enough or possessing the right connections to get your foot in the door. Well, chances are that's not the case. Rejection is just part of the game. And applying for internships is a big numbers game with a little bit of the right timing also mixed in. So, your best move is to reflect and learn from each rejection and then move on to the next opportunity. I speak from experience. I have been rejected. I often share my intern hustle success stories with the intern hustle community, but those didn't come without my fair share of rejection. While in college, I pursued internships with and was rejected by the U.S. Olympic Training Center, the Columbus Blue Jackets, the Cleveland Browns, and the Gatorade Sports Science Institute. Things also didn't line up for an internship I applied for with a company called Peak Performance Project in California. So I moved on, and I landed an internship with Ohio State Strength and Conditioning instead. And a few months later, I got a call from one of the founders of Peak Performance Project, letting me know that he was moving on to start his own company in the San Francisco Bay Area. And, drum roll, he wanted to interview me to be his business director for his new company. Rejection can be a blessing in disguise. It can be pushing you closer to the opportunity that you didn't even know existed. It pushes you to keep getting better and trying new things. And in my case, it also allowed me to enjoy my last few months as a student at Ohio State. Because I was told no for a lot of other internships, I opted to stay on campus and intern with Ohio State instead. And with a job offer to move to California after graduation, staying at Ohio State for my internship experience allowed me to soak up those final days with my friends on campus. Whereas those other internships I applied for would have taken me far away from them. Remember, all you need is one yes. That one yes puts you on a path that will continue to work for you as long as you continue to pursue it with intention. Most people's fear of rejection holds them back forever applying to what they want in the first place. Don't be one of those people. My call to action for you is to make a dream list of companies that you would like to intern for. Then, give yourself the best shot at applying by working backwards towards application deadlines and submitting everything for those opportunities on time. Then create a list for backup companies that you could also apply for and go through those exact steps to apply for them. Just like when you were applying to get into college, it's always smart to have a backup plan, and you never know what doors a backup plan may open for you. New year, get your mind right. Lesson number 3. Good things take time. You have to go after your internships with initiative and persistence. Were it not for both of these things, I would never have landed a strength and conditioning internship with the Chicago Bulls. If you know my story, you know I called the head strength coach multiple times before he agreed to have me in for an interview. And most people never would have rallied up the courage to make that call in the first place. That was me flexing my initiative muscle. But getting that internship meant something to me. Therefore, it was worth it to try and try again. And so when you think about your internship search, think about what it means to start as early as you can. Because the more time that you have, the more opportunity you have to allow for good things to happen. If you're just a freshman watching this video, I applaud you. Way to start early. Now, continue to take that momentum forward throughout college and watch as even more doors open up for you. And if you're further along in your college journey, not to worry, you're here watching this, and that means you're starting now. And starting now is infinitely better than starting tomorrow. It all adds up in your favor as long as you're taking positive steps forward each day to reach your goals. So that's my call to action for this lesson. Start today. Move past your overwhelm and fear of the unknown that lies ahead and tackle at least one thing a day that will move you forward in your internship search. A great place to start is getting your LinkedIn profile in good shape. In addition to your application and your resume, this is where employers will go to look you up and evaluate you as a candidate. Do you have a LinkedIn profile? Have you updated it in a while? Check out my 5 free video lessons for college students that walk you through everything you need to do to stand out on LinkedIn and make the most of your professional network. It is free for you to sign up, and I will link to that in the description below this video. There you go. 3 lessons and actions to get your mind right as you dive into the new year and start pursuing internships. Start tapping into these lessons today. Take the pressure off by taking action. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with a friend or two. Subscribe to this channel to stay in the loop and get all the tips on how to live your best internship life and take control of your future. In support of your hustle, I'll see you next Monday.